David, we've had the news that you will be stepping down as Derbyshire captain ahead of the 2025 season. Of course, it's been a big decision. It's been a decision that's taken you a while to get to, but what are your reasons for stepping down?
Listen, it's obviously been a winter of thinking about the season and speaking to Mickey and also a few other players. I think the best thing for the team and myself is that I focus on my game and my performances, which I think, having captained before I came here for a few years, I think it's, you kind of forget about yourself and how you want to go about things and how you perform. And I think putting too much pressure on other things outside of that, I feel like the best thing for the team and myself is for me to do what I do best, and hopefully that will obviously put us in a better position as a team, really. So yeah, it's been something like, it's been a tough decision, but I feel like it's the right one. It was obviously a huge privilege and honour to lead the club last year, albeit disappointing, especially after we got that first win at home last season. And I suppose I took a few months to reflect on a frustrating season. And obviously I'm just looking forward to this season now. I feel like I can just go out there and kind of be myself, really.
Yeah, and on that, when you're in a difficult run of form, how difficult is it to still be thinking about the team and tactics on the field when all you really want to be thinking about is how to get yourself back among the runs and winning games for Derbyshire? Yeah,
exactly. That's a massive thing, I suppose. Like, you're trying too hard to make sure the lads are up and ready to go again, but then also probably putting your own game on the back foot, really. And listen, I wanted to come here and hit the ground running. I feel like this season now I can kind of focus on that and give my all for the club and kind of just have that ball-by-ball focus instead of looking too far ahead in the season, really, and kind of putting myself in the best possible place to perform.
Yeah, and I suppose one thing that's key to highlight as well is you'll still be part of the leadership team. You're still an experienced player, an experienced captain. So once the new captain is announced, what kind of role will you be playing in the season as a whole?
Yeah, listen, I haven't done it for four or 5 years now. I think that I can offer any help when needed. I think sometimes there can be too much advice or things said which can be hard as a captain. So I think whoever it is who will be in charge, I think when they need help or support, I can be there and be there when it's needed, really, and not interfering too much.
Yeah. And can I ask, did you enjoy the times last season where you were playing but not captain, like in the T20 or the One Day Cup?
Yeah, listen, I think T20s now, you can just kind of get in the zone and focus on how you're going to go about that particular day and that innings. And also in the field as well, like you try and live in that moment instead of day before thinking about so-and-so and what's going to happen. And I think sometimes you can get a bit clouded, and I'm kind of looking forward to coming and starting again this year, really, and just kind of I suppose just the weight's off my shoulders to go out there and put the best possible performances for the club. Yeah,
and of course we already touched on how it will have been a decision that you were taking a while over, but how has your discussions with Mickey been over the winter?
Yeah, okay, I suppose long in terms of time, process of kind of resigning. There was quite a lot of to and fro in terms of that. And listen, I obviously had to think what was best for the team and also myself, and I feel like I made a good decision. Obviously sat on it for a while and spoke to family and things, but at the end of the day I think I've got to do what's best for myself and the team, and I feel like this is the right decision. It doesn't mean that I'll never do it again, but I feel having come to a new club, I feel like now I can kind of be in a position that I want to be in.
Yeah, and you've already referenced it. You almost say this is a bit of a fresh start now. This, in some ways, I suppose, almost becomes like a new signing. This becomes almost your first season at Derbyshire, and how much are you looking forward to showing the members and supporters what you can do now?
Yeah, obviously very excited to get out there again and put performances in for the club. I'm loving my time here. Obviously last year was a frustrating season on and off the pitch. And yeah, I think we look to be in a good place at the moment as a squad as well. And like you say, I feel like I'm going back to when I first started, where I haven't got the captaincy on my back. So I feel like, yeah, my age has come down a little bit. But yeah, it's something I'm looking forward to, and I feel like that was the big thing for me, was what's going to get the best out of myself. And I think the decision I've made, I'm hoping that I can put in the performances and obviously have a better season for the club, really, individually and as a team.